Yes, hello, hello, hello. Okay, all right. What are we? In preparation for the show, I got my period this morning. Normally, I'd be very trussed up. I mean, like, I just have a little boy there to get me in a corset, but y'all got period Shelawa now. Half of this is done like this. We're doing it at eye level till the cramps subside. That's all right. It's all good. I went to the grocery store. I had a feeling. I bought popsicles. What? What the fuck is that? And I got home and went to the bathroom and went, oh, that's what that is. That makes sense. Okay. That absolutely makes sense. Once I was at the job and I asked my coworker to borrow a tampon. Well, not to borrow. Can I? I'll have this back to you in a few minutes. Nope. It's mine now. It's mine now. And so she gave me a tampon, and so I walked away, and I found myself, like, tapping it against my hand. I've never smoked cigarettes. So I don't know where I'm picking up this packing a Lucy tampon against my hand. So strange. I have no idea why I'm doing that. But after I put it where it needed to be, put you in your place, I thought about how historically, back in the day, in olden times, that's times with a Y, olden times, the men used to banish the women when it was their time of the month, and I just got that confused in my head. So I'm thinking of like this woman by the riverside rolling up this box of tampons in like a shirt, like the sleeve of her shirt, like the 50s, like greasers used to do with their cigarettes, just a box of Super Plus in her sleeve, and sticking one behind her ear, just saying something like, well, shit, I don't want to clean and cook for that motherfucker anyway. That's all I could think about. Oh, God. Oh, speaking of work, how many of us have a hiding spot at the job to keep from talking to coworkers? Or do we? Yeah. Oh, they're terrible, right? They're so bad. I mean, it's not like you have to talk to them, but you kind of have to. But, I mean, do you have to? They're terrible. If you work at an office, here's my tactic. Here's what I do. I sit at my desk and I make myself very small. Just in the hopes that they won't see me. It's very effective. The only issue is I work at the front desk. It is literally my job to speak to everyone that comes in. I am bad at it. I'm so bad at it. Is come in all the time like, hey, how about this weather? And I just point at the window behind me. I don't care. I don't care about your opinion, sir. Just show me where to sign and leave the package. That's all we need to do. It's just like my coworkers and I, we don't share the same struggle. And for example, I was refilling the fridge with like drinks and stuff, and one of my coworkers watching me, and she's like, I don't know where you find these things. And I'm like, well, you don't like La Croix? I don't know what it's called. I don't know what that shit's called. I'm in an office. I thought everybody loved La Croix. I order it for you. I was like, you don't see boxes of this stuff at the grocery store? And this woman said, oh, my husband does all of our grocery shopping. I haven't been in a grocery store for years. Okay, bitch, I don't know what you're doing, but this is not a conversation. That's not how. I don't need a soliloquy about your seems to be very nice husband. I don't need that. I don't. It's just clearly whatever my coworkers are doing in the back. I don't know, but they make money at it, and we can't look, they pay me. I'm doing fine. They pay me. When I go to Old Navy, I don't have to walk straight to the back. You know? I can hang out in the front. I see the full price trends. I see floral print, soft pant. I get it, but these are like the kind of people, like when they go on vacation, they don't go to places that are proper nouns. You know, if you ask me, hey Shelawa, where are you going on vacation? I'm going to name a place. I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to LA. I'm going to the Magic Mike show in Vegas. I'm going to a place. But when you ask them, hey, what'd you do last weekend? Where'd you go on vacation? Their answer is always something like, oh, we just went up to the house. Okay. Where's the house? It's by the water. What? Where's the water? In the country. What's your real name? Why are you lying to me? Why are you lying to me? I don't like it. It's ridiculous. Ugh. I just have a hard time talking to people, I guess, and here I am. It's ridiculous. It's hard. I don't like the implied camaraderie that comes with an open bag of chips. Why are we sharing our chips? Look at all of you clapping. The next time someone comes up to you and just reaches it, just smack their hand away. They ain't pay for them chips. Oh, I hate that shit so much. Oh, they just come in and they reach and then they're there and they're eating your chips and they're just talking and you're like, ooh. Oh, man, I got stuck in a horrible conversation about sexual assault because there was salsa. You see what I mean? Like I couldn't shake them. I can't run away with a bag and a bowl. That's terrible. I don't want to know your hot takes. I don't want to know your hot takes because I know it's going to be terrible. Because now if you're telling me your opinion, I've got to tell you some of my opinions, and my opinions are ill-informed at best. At best, I kind of don't know what I'm talking about. For example, I had to break this out on someone to get them away from me. I think Colin Kaepernick is doing the Lord's work, right? But I don't believe in his afro. I don't. He's not selling it for me. Because he doesn't have the fullness in here to counteract what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, I know he's half black. I see it in the curl pattern, right? But he's still a little too pointy down here for me to... Now, when he wears it in cornrows, thin lips, absolutely. I'm out in the streets with you. Cornrows, thin lips, dashiki, you're pushing it. But I listen to what you have to say. You know what I mean? But that afro was wearing him. He always looks bewildered with it. He's just like, what are you? Like, nobody's gonna hire me? Nah, bruh, this is your life now. So, I enjoyed every chip after that dude ran away from me. Every single one. Never talk to me again. I am single. Thank you for asking. I am. I was in a little bit of I was in a relationship. It ended very recently. The fella broke it off with me because he said that he thought we were moving too fast. That maybe it was a little too serious for what he was ready for. And I was kind of like, hey, bro, I didn't even have a toothbrush over there. What's the problem? I didn't have keys to your place or anything like that. But then I got to thinking about how one night my idea of pillow talk was to tell him that if anything happened to me, I have a little piece of paper in my wallet that has phone numbers and passwords to my laptop and phone. That's probably a little much. Like 3 months in, that's probably a lot, you know? We've been seeing each other casually, but I'm ready to give you the code to my safe. What are we doing? That's a little deep. That's a little deep. So I got it. So I'm out here now. I made the decision to exclusively date black guys. If those were the real, if those claps were the real statistics, I should be doing better. If that's really how the world was right now, but that's not. I mean, part of the reason, I'll explain why. Part of the reason is political. You know, I just kind of want someone running with me when the shit goes down. I just need to have a background in track. But part of it is also I'm at an age where I understand what's happening in a black man's medicine cabinet. I got to start dating people with medicine cabinets. I can't date folks who are just kind of gathering up what kind of things they need and picking powders off of stuff. Also, I literally just found out that Molly is in powder form. And I'm like, oh, do you like sprinkle it in your drinks like Benefiber? That's where I am in life. It's not how you're taking drugs? No, you're not trying to get regular as well? Okay. All right. So, yeah, so like I'm doing all the stuff that you're, all the things that you're, the apps and shit. I'm on Soul Swipe. Okay, I see I'm seeing a lot of blank faces. So I guess y'all didn't know that we knew how to code. But we do. We came up with Soul Swipe, which is exactly what it sounds like. It is a dating app for black people and the occasional cheeky Jew. I don't know how they sneak in there. They get in there every time. So I'm looking, and I'm trying to, I keep finding myself attracted to people who are entering their Saturn returns time. As we all know, that's roughly 27, 28. And if you don't know, you haven't gotten to the point where you're building your own religion based on astrology and No Doubt albums. So, but I'm looking for an older guy, because I'm an older gal. I won't tell you how old I am, but I will tell you it took me forever to download this on my Jitterbug 7. So I'm looking at older black guys. What this means is every morning I wake up to a series of messages that begin with, "Greetings, Queen." Nah, playa, that's not really. "Salutations, sister." Why is this a poetry slam all of a sudden? What happened? Also, they all look like deacons. I don't know what I've put in my preferences. But I keep getting dudes that you can look at and tell that they love the Lord. In every photo. Even your gym picture? Where did you get a double-breasted tank top, my dude? How are we doing this? Why are you playing pickup games in church shoes? I don't understand how this is supposed to work. But I gotta use the apps, because have you tried being out here in these streets? Like freelance? No, I need representation. I do. I gotta have me an agent. I don't trust. Someone needs to vouch. It's terrible, man. I hooked up with a dude once. When he went to stroke himself, he held his pinky up. Real weird. Real weird. Very strange. Very strange. I mean, I fucked the dude anyway. I fucked the dude because I'd already put the futon down. And it don't come up till mama gets a nut. Them's the rules. Posted very clearly. Posted very clearly by the front door. So I mean, I fucked the dude anyway, but it was kind of like fucking a fairy, and I don't mean a gay man, and I don't mean a woodland creature. I mean an actual fairy. A medium-sized, slow-moving boat. That eventually got me to my destination. My name's Shelawa Sharpe, guys. Thank you very much.